Hello everybody, my name is stanthesand, and what's going on down here? Hello? Excuse me? Is this a glitch? Is this a bug? What's going on in the bottom right corner of the screen? I'm just gonna assume that that's a glitch and nothing more. So anyways, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. As I said in my previous episode, we would potentially go for a 100%, meaning we will need to take Natsuki's route, because in the previous episode we took Sayori and Yuri's route somehow. So the only route we did take was Natsuki's, and unfortunately Monika doesn't have a route. Well, actually, I guess you're kind of forced onto her route, which is Act 3, just Monika. But, we're gonna take Natsuki's route this episode, just so we can completely finish up the game, and I have no clue what's going on in this corner. So anyways, we're gonna start up a new game. Oh well. Hey! I'm probably just gonna skip past all of this since we've already seen it. Way to kill the atmosphere. Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, what's going? Okay, this is getting. Alright, this is getting a little silly. What's going on? What is this? My game corrupted? This is just getting kind of dumb now. This is just getting kind of dumb at this point. And if there's anything else gonna break, Sayori's still alive. These things should be showing. Anyways, see, we're trying to go for Natsuki's route because we've already gone through the other two, so we need to go for the final route. So we're just gonna try and get everything that Natsuki would like. Okay, I think the big complex words belong to Yuri. The sad fun words belong to Sayori, and the candy anime type words go for Natsuki. I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing. God, see, it didn't run away on us. At this point, I kind of want to. I feel like the game's a little broken. Heard you bring it up at some point. Ow. My eye. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There really is a lone volume manga Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! You know when you ever get that deja vu feeling? To be honest, I have done this before, but still. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Actually, the most irritating sight in the world is my videos. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls? See, I chose the word parfait and it was from... Okay. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. I'm going with it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you could do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Stan. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Take this as a lesson straight from the game's download page. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. I feel like we've already been through this. If we've already been through this, I'll go ahead and cut away now. Oh. Well, we're in this scene now. Hey, I got this scene in Act 2. We're still in Act 1, so we'll still get the eyeball thing? Probably not. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished about a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. I can't ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Yeah, I haven't grown out of saving my game every 5 seconds. Makes me want to punch him in the face. What's stopping you? I'm serious. What's stopping you? I know those types of people. Yeah. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. In the previous, the previous time we got this, we had that black bold text. That's interesting. Whoops, that hides the box, I forgot. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling when you're connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time. They do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. That is an entire foot. That is 1 full foot. But honestly, that isn't actually that bad. I hope. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monika just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It'd take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, and we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. This is gonna be my last video forever. I think I'm going to accidentally bend it, and then Natsuki's going to come kill me. It was nice knowing you all. By tomorrow, I only got partway through the volume so far. I may fall behind on some of those shows if I try to get through like this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what happens if I don't finish it? Oh, you're gonna die. If you don't finish it, you bend it, you are going to get killed. So I recommend not bending it and finishing it. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Uh-oh. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah. My realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something that's so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've really never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait, Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. You know, I love the edits I did with this part, how it just immediately skipped past it. I feel like those are some pretty funny edits. But because we're going for Natsuki's route, I feel like what we should do first is select Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, we'll start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go around and announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. I can already tell this is gonna be a fantastic poem. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can... Insert clap track here. I trust that my editor and myself decided to paste in clapping sound effects. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And I said we could just skip past the rest of this. I'll go ahead and prime the skip option for all these. I'm sure all of your poems were fantastic, but there's only one person that I need to actually really... Why do they just, like, not cancel your skip after, like, after those types of things end? It's when you start panicking and you go up, you click, like, auto or something. I skip past even more of it. No, let's just overlook all this and pretend this is where the dialogue picks up right after the poem part. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself. Oh wait, we've already been through this. Okay, so normally I click help me Sayori because of just it's funny. But I feel like the one thing we need to do is we need to go for Natsuki in this part. Oh wait. No, never mind. Okay, now here's our next poem segment. Probably going to save our game. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we're through the next poem part. Another day passes, and it's time. Oh, whatever. What the? Oh. Okay, this is just getting kind of stupid. What's going on with the text? What's going on here? Seriously. What the? Just a Monika over on the. Okay. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Now I'm pretty sure there is a special scene that we get here. If we can say, now this scene will say if we successfully get Natsuki's route. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want it, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool will be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoop one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah. The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fallen, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, never mind. For a second there, I thought we missed the scene. So I just decided to keep skipping. No, we got the scene. So this scene, I believe, says that we have, in fact, got Natsuki's route. See? I could easily do it now. Easily, I could see a little bit of sweat or something dripping down your head, and your face doesn't look very, very confident. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What? Oh no, don't fall. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can... Alright, I'm turning off the game. I'm turning off the game. Gah. What a sound. Gah. That's gotta be my favorite line in the game, aside from way to kill the atmosphere. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps around the Parfait Girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Stam, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Oh no. Oh, has she realized? Uh-oh. Natsuki, the box. What are you... Oh, no! Honestly, I'm gonna say, main character, you did this to yourself. Yeah! The scene turns to... I'm gonna talk now. The scene turns to a chaos in a split second. Let me tell you, the main character did this to himself. This is all your fault. chair flies from under the... Oh, no. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Ah! My bones have been shattered. Okay, well, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. Okay. I'm gonna make a crash sound effect. Oh, if I had my face cam, you'd see me clap, and then the sound effect would play when I clap. Okay. The full force of Natsuki's body throws me against the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. I think you might need to go to the hospital. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. We are standing up. We are standing up. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki's been realized it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gah! Gross, gross. Yeah. A fist pounds into my chest. And my chest is weak as it is. A single punch of it would shatter my ribcage and just explode, blow up my heart. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over there? Natsuki, can we just agree not to tell Monika about what just happened? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika! So you have to put the manga on the top shelf! Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez! Sorry. Oh my gosh, that's foreshadowing! That's foreshadowing to the future events of the game! Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent... Oh, no. So I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I'm sure she'll understand. Oh, no. I just realized that I get demonetized for this. I swear to God, YouTube, please spare me this. Please spare me. I'm just recording the epilogue. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Oh, I've just screamed that. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page as she's desperately trying to smooth out. Must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. I think I'm about to do with the sub what the dialogue is saying. I know Natsuki's a fictional character. She's not my favorite. Still, I just hate seeing other people sad. And although it's just a flat image displayed on my 1920 by 1080 resolution monitor, it's still just extremely sad. And Natsuki, are you? No. Oh God, I can't do this. I can't do this part. I can't do this. Squeak. I see tears on it. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. Didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. Now move the rest of the manga for you. I pick a volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That's really strange, coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. Alright, so we've successfully gotten Natsuki's route, and I feel like we're on track to getting the route finished. So I think it's been confirmed that we are on the Natsuki route. And we've been going for 30 minutes. I'm planning on not cutting any of this out. I bet I gotta go back through the whole game. Again, which took quite a few hours. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improved, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets her attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Of course, you know what we gotta do. And Natsuki first, because priority. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes, like she's just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walked out of the room. Hey, Stam. Did you do something to Natsuki? No, she just had to go to the bathroom. I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught up in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads it through, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Stan? No. No. I'm not cheating, Monika. Don't kill me, please. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! That was a quick bathroom break. Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course. I liked it. You should really stop reading things that are for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. But Stam wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Stam is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? No, I think Monika's looking at me. Specifically me in real life. Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give her the poem. That's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, for a second I thought Monika was tilted to the side a bit. Well, I guess Stam is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let anyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. Like, she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep... Oh, really? This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. I'm going to stop reading this because I am terribly arachnophobic. Not bad, right? I am an arachnophobic person, and you have just written a poem about the very thing I am terrified of. I need to get my safety blanket now. Where's the short side? No, wait, do I have I think I have the wrong side. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I've got the right side. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everything's about my... That doesn't matter. It doesn't... Oh, I skipped past that. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Sometimes you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday. But I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. I think Sayori liked it. I think Yuri liked it. Wait. Will she mention that she's already read it, though? Yeah. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and read this. Save me. Got it. Okay, because of how short this is, I'm just probably gonna just click so I don't act. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Monika. What am I even talking about? Okay. Alright, the reason I didn't skip past all of that was because I wanted to make sure I didn't skip any text afterwards, because I know how, and because Monika's poem was a little short since I've already shown it to her. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone can come sit at the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can do anything good in just a few days. We'll start embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? You won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing, Monika, yeah, we're gonna be okay, I feel like we've already been through this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're past it. Alright. Might be hard, but I think that's my thing. I hope that all you have an idea is what you're in front of you. I had no clue what I was reading. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. We're working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Yes, Monday is the big day. We finally did it. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it, if it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Alright, my throat's starting to get really... Alright, my throat's starting to hurt. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Always go home together like that. I'm adorable, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna skip past this. We've already been through this. Oh, now it says Natsuki. Oh, wait, I'm still skipping. Okay, so then since we're trying to go for Natsuki's route, I know how Sayori is. What do I do? I guess we can take into account, Monika's writing tip of the day with saving this. I'm gonna select Sayori because I just literally can't say no because I know how she is and I don't want to be depressed myself even worse than I already am. Oh, that's the save button. Oh, that was fast. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, we're done. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Okay, we've already been through this. Squid? Big smile. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that. Okay. Alright, we're back with Natsuki now. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you could just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably just making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she's pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyways, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I probably should have thought of that from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. That was a fast one. Calls it clever one. We share our poems now before everything back to normal. Retrieve poems. On contact with Monika. She smiles. Wonder what's going on with Sayori. Natsuki. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know, I like your writing. I'm just surprised. You seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't. Oh, I am holding the right click. If I don't let go of right click, then I can't hide the box. But honestly, I can't do that, so. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Well, what are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? Took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too, right? Stan, please tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. You're the best, Natsuki. You happy now? I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki, because no one ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute," just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. That style doesn't matter, but the emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Just don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you from your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I really never thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if it was part of that, and I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches a poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You couldn't read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because You. That's a fantastic title. Alright, let me just kind of give a quick skim. Basically, I think she likes our poems. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Or I guess I'm not here and used to seeing such nice things come from me. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you just can't say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, now I'm holding right click. I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I chose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm glad you do want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go ahead and put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. And skipping time. That was a very short segment with Yuri. I mean, I didn't even see a poem appear on the screen. Okay, so, alright. I stopped just at the right time. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating airs come a foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. You never know. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decent. Yeah, I don't think any of us needed to know that. Oh, come on. And she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friend Super Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression is coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest. You skip right over it. But let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, We'll be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. The most talented person. Okay, we've already been through all this. Of course, you know where we gotta go. You know who we gotta go with. No, we gotta go with Natsuki because we're going for the route. And you gotta make it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. We'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. We've been going for 50 minutes already. Oh my god. Of course. I'm used to it, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna skip past all of that until we get... Okay. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me your number. Okay. What? Text. I'm just gonna throw my phone onto my bed right now, and, how'd you get my phone number? Coming over on Sunday. That's tomorrow, by the day of recording. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I gotta have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. You have each other's numbers now? That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Did you say you were gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. I feel like I could act, like, in front of everyone. But I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. It's because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this! Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Yeah, I say it like roof, not roof. I say it roof. Get over it. Even though I got pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is the chance I have... Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. Yeah, have fun sleeping. I seriously can't wait. Have fun sleeping. It's already Sunday. I'm beginning increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any differently when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. I must explain the text I got from someone named unknown number. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting a Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she... Okay, I think we already know all this. Yeah, we already know all this. Sayori, you're a good person and all, but unfortunately... Oh, crap, we went too far. Ooh, nice kitchen. I'm just gazing at all at this kitchen you got. Look at this fridge. Oh, you know, it's got one of those, like, you got one of the freezers on the bottom. Sponges, for some reason. All they're in their own different sections. Like a cookie maker or something. Ovens. Stove. Sink. How are you supposed to reach those? How easy are you supposed to reach that? Oh, well. I skipped past quite a bit of dialogue. Oh, yeah, we have the history icon. Okay, I bet we could probably use this. Let's go back to the dialogue. Sup? Alright, I think we've heard enough. Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing... Oh, crap, man. Oh, what have I done? Okay, where... Okay. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't think weird just because we're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way just to find your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients I didn't already have at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I was surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer me to take this heavy bag from me? Where's the hospitality, Stam? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. She's carrying just a bunch of iron bars in there. Then you open the bag, it's just a bunch of... you open the bag, and it's just like 4 anvils just all stacked. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I'm impressed that you carried numerous different heavy objects on your back. That must have hurt. I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. He's like, I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist. Natsuki, you have shattered my rib cage because of how weak it is for some reason. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can... I can't talk. I'm having a serious trouble talking. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was trying to be nicer to you, you know. And it's because I don't have a mature... Okay, I don't think any of us needed to know that. Natsuki catches the words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that? How would you know that? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Natsuki on this one. I have 16 hours left on my disc. Hey, was that too much for you? Man, I'm skipping past all this dialogue I have yet to read. Let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Stam. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. That's what I say to Monika whenever I turn on my computer. Please spare me for one more day. Please. Oh, Monika, please spare me. Please. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Where'd she go? Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Oh, actually, it looks kind of clean to me. I'd say you probably use one of these sponges that's up in your 6 cabinets. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn around every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Stan, where'd you put the food coloring? It's in the closet. I want to tell you there is no blue food coloring. I've used it all on making Linkium. Some of you might not know what that is, but it's basically when you combine a certain element with uranium and mix some blue food coloring and get a crazy radioactive experience. It's not real. You can't make it in real life. The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have some fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is when you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if I just look at it. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori's Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it'll just take a little bit longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk for me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger to the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Oh no. I would love to see that. I would love to see Natsuki beat the crap out of the main character. I would love to see that. I like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach that. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Okay, wait, no, that's just a smudge on my monitor. She tried to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use his other hand to fight back. I grab that one as well. What is happening in this scene? I'm getting my phone. I'm dialing 911 for this. Well, that was an absolute disaster. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. Hey, at least we're having fun, though. I probably shouldn't have said that. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do mean that to me. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction. I mean, that's what I do. That's my only sense of humor. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? Okay, I could take some advice from this game. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I think that's I am standing up. I need to get something to drink. And eat. I need to go get food. This is just... I can't do this. This is just weird. Alright. Let's continue with this cute and fun game. Oh, yeah. Okay, what's the dialogue I missed? Oh, right. What? Did you seriously this reminds me of the Yuri part. I feel like there's a bit of a trend going on. I need to put my safety blanket. I need to get my safety blanket back. Come on, where's the front? Ow. Come on, keep turning. This is horrible. I hate this. Okay, there it is. Pick it back. Hold up. And push under the lights. Did you seriously just... Oh, God, now it's gone, too. Natsuki is so surprised she can't figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Stan, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question did you ask me just like that? How did the mood turn so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Okay, thank God we're out of that scene. I don't know, the fire alarm starts going off. What is going on? This is the most chaotic part of the game I have ever... This is even more chaotic than Act 2. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought they didn't put the cupcakes in yet. God. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up the one in the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. Are we gonna be able to decorate the cupcake? Because I'd like to do that. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could just make more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'll be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on what word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something real stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. I bet I could just check the history and see exactly what you just decided to say. Closer to the icing, Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. We're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Okay, good. I was kind of worried my mouse wasn't showing on screen. Look at how pretty they all are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we could have some time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You shouldn't have thought about that. Like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you would say we each carry some, you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, I feel like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already ready to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? What you said before about not always having this chance. Doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if possible, I could spend some more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, I'd like to go out with a new save file. I'm so good at making these save file jokes. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Stan, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Whoa, back up! Natsuki, back up! Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. The music's gone, by the way. Okay, alright, no, skip button. The skip button's still active, so at least we're not gonna get jump scared, hopefully. It's still Act 1, so... I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Oh, I'm never gonna experience this in my life. I probably shouldn't be bringing that up. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Stam. Where's my mouse? Oh, it's on my other monitor. Okay. Sayori, just now we weren't... It's okay, Stam. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? It's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Okay, we've already been through this. This is the I love you part, isn't it? Yeah. So, I think... that's it. But just in case, we'll go through a little more. Of course, I can't say no to that. No. Back of head reveal! Back of head reveal! Oh my gosh! Oh. Oh no, oh no. Well, I guess we gotta go through this. How can we just skip past this part? I think I went so fast that the video did not have any time to corrupt. If the epilogue, which this video is probably gonna be, if this video is just destroyed, if the video is destroyed, then I hope you understand why. But I think I went so fast that the video. Hey, it's me, the editing guy. So the part you should be seeing now is when I end up going entirely through Act 2 again, trying to stay on Natsuki's route. But what I didn't realize is that Natsuki's route ends at Act 1, when Act 2 begins. That's when you've successfully completed her entire route, because you're then forced to go onto Yuri's route for Act 2. So, I ended up recording for an extra, 20 minutes, just going through Act 2 again, and it was just at the very end that I realized that... It was just at the very end where I realized that it was just repeating itself. So, I will show you a few clips of things that happened a little differently than our first playthrough, but other than that, subscribe, do all our YouTube stuff you're supposed to do, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Stay to the end for a sneak peek at the next series. Yeah, it is. I think that we skipped past a lot of it. The effects so I think we're just gonna wait for the effects to finish. Let's just wait for the effects to finish up. Shouldn't take that long. Alright. Come on, I gotta get the route. I'm sorry, I can't resist just not laughing at this. I know this person would be scary, but honestly, this is just hilarious. What happens when I right click? Monika. I feel like this is gonna become my new. I feel like this is gonna be my new desktop background. Just Monika, just all. Is just staring. Wait, what's going on in the background? Whoa, what is going on? This is just getting kind of weird. This is just getting kind of outrageous. Ow. I don't even... Are these even real, scares in the game? Or is this just, the game breaking? I didn't even... If this is just the game breaking, I didn't even know the game could break. Okay, I feel like this might actually be a scare, but I've never seen this before. Heard that if you go into the history, you can actually see what these are supposed to, say. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna move. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna move on. We're gonna. Yeah. Fine, I'll help you. Fine, I'll help you. I'll help you. Yeah. No, I don't care. I don't care. Go. Just go through it. Just go. Just go. I don't care. 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 I think my mood has been entirely destroyed because of the natsuki scare. You can't tell, that is the scare that physically destroys me. I hate that scare. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff you're supposed to do, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Stay to the end for a sneak peek at the next series.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Wow, that was very fast. I have legs. Oh my gosh. Be calm, it's all okay. Oh, now the wire snapped. Don't worry, everything's okay. Cutscene time. Here, but let's get this door open. Open up.